Hi everyone, welcome to home cooking. It's me, Charlie. Hey everyone. Right, hopefully you've read what we said. So basically what I said, sorry. I'm doing marinated chicken with, on a bed of salad with sweet potatoes and butternut squash. Hopefully that makes sense. Right then, let's get started. First thing first, I'll wash my hands. Hope you're alright. Okay, wash my hands. Right, put the oven on. That's a good start. The temperature wise, I've got an oven, an electric oven, so you need to, I'd say about 200 degrees. Okay, so what we need is the chicken. So get yourself some chicken. So you've got your chicken, right, give it a wash. So I've got some chicken breast there. And some more chicken. Okay, once you've done that. Hiya, you alright? So chicken's done, just ready. So I've done my herbs and spices ready, but because I like to marinate it for a little bit, so I've marinated for about 3 or 4 hours. So all the spices get into it. So but I'm going to show you what you need to do is get a tablespoon, and we've got some jerk here. So we need a tablespoon of jerk. Put that in a bowl. And I've got some crushed chili. I don't like my food that spicy, so if you, I only have a little bit, but if you want to put loads in, you can do. And some Italian seasoning, let's put some of that in. Okay. A little bit of pre-pre, just give it that little bit of sweetness to it. Just about a teaspoon. Some garlic black pepper, which is really, really nice. Just a spoonful. I've done all these ready. So. Right. Then get some garlic. Chop it up really, really finely, and then you start with your knife and then just ground it so it's like a paste. So I've done some just earlier, and you just pour it in with that. And then some Himalayan salt. It's got full of minerals, it's really, really good for you. So I'll do about 10. Plenty. And then some more black pepper. Then the next bit is you need some extra virgin oil. Just a little bit of extra virgin. So just pour it in, roughly about 3 to 4 tablespoons. First, then mix it all together. Like so, just mix it. It all depends on how many you're doing. So basically I'm only just doing for 2. So you need to add extra, so more teaspoons of everything else. So and then you leave that for about 3 or 4 hours just to marinate. Because what you could do it and then or you could do it, put it on the chicken and marinate it in the fridge, but I like doing it this way. Next bit is get yourself some greaseproof paper, measure your container, or what you're using. So I'm using a casserole dish, and you just measure it, and then you cut it into double. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So you place it on there for you. So you place the chicken there, chicken breast, get rid of that. and then marinating all over the chicken. So you can see that you're marinating the chicken now. So if I get that, so there it is, the chicken getting marinated, and then you do the same with the other one. Quite big breasts as well. And then pop them in the dish, in the casserole. Right. Casserole. And then turn them upside down. Marinate one side and turn them upside. Then do the same on both sides, so that all marinated. And the secret is, once you've got them in the grease paper, fold the grease paper over, like so. So it's like that. Okay. I'm just going to wash my hands for a sec. Well, rinse them. Then, get some foil. Put it over. So you're sort of kind of like steaming it, so all the flavours infuse together. So it's quite really, just makes it really, really tasty. And also it stops that dryness. So you steam this. So you put this in the oven around about 200 for half an hour. Take it out of the cling film. Undo the basket that I've just done. And then put it back in the oven for another half an hour, Bob's your uncle, and it goes nice and brown. So once you've done that, place it in the oven. Right. The next bit, get yourself a sweet potato and your butternut squash. So I've cut this up really earlier. And get yourself a chicken board. Right. You can use one of those potato peelers, and well, I find them quite difficult when you cut in sweet potato and butternut squash, because they're the texture is quite hard. These are organic, so I get all my food I buy is organic, so which is better for you. And people say to me, oh, organic's really expensive, but it's not. If you shop around, like, you can get a bag of potatoes, well, a big massive bag of potatoes for £2.50, or you can get £3, or you can get two for a £5, which is really, really cheap. And you can get these for a bag of sweet potatoes, like a sack, not a little one, a sack, for about £4. So, which is really, really true. And it's from the farm, so, but I'm lazy. The person that gets them for me is my mum. So she goes, yeah, I'll get you these for you. Brilliant. So, and they last for a long time. The last batch she had, she got some new potatoes, and she gave loads to her neighbours. So, and mum does a lot of things like that, gives loads of veg, like carrots and that, over Christmas, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, and she goes, will you do me a favour? And I say, what? Could you just pop round next door then, the other one there, and you know that one's got a little kid, can you just drop them a bag out? So I knock on the door and go, Mum, gave you, oh, thank you, Mum. Do you know, so I do. So, and then they go, then when they see my mum, they go, oh, and them potatoes gorgeous, them carrots are lovely. So like a big bag of carrots, like, I mean, literally, absolutely, that big, that wide, £1. Right, that is dead cheap. £1 for a bag of carrots. And sprouts and all sorts, Christmas time. But she buys them, so she gives them all her boys, because she's got quite a few, she's got a lot of boys. Well, I don't know about me, I don't know if she calls me a boy or a girl or whatever. But she looks after us a lot. You know. I wish you can find a farm that does a lot of poultry. I know she gets eggs really cheap as well. Organic eggs, which I have loads of. Because every day I have eggs, boiled eggs. Really nice. So I've just cut the butternut squash. Okay. But you can also, I know it's not on the menu, you can do these as well. You can roast courgettes, they're really, really nice. And you can roast peppers, so they're absolutely lovely roasted. So you've got your sweet potato, well, do the sweet potato, then the sweet potato to the butternut squash. So because it's absolutely big, I'm going to cut it in half. You know. What I'll do with some of these, I'll freeze them because I won't eat all these. And if you know about sweet potatoes, they are quite tough to cut. So just keep cutting them. Oh, drop that one. 2-second roll. Okay. And I hope you've heard of the 2-second roll. My floors are clean. Don't wear shoes in the house. And you know when some people like, when they do the housework, they just mop the floor once. I do mine about 7 times. Hiya. So, it's because I can't see your names, but I see people popping up, so I just don't really, so if I say hi, yeah, that's me, I'm just saying hello. It's just, because it's way over there. So it's the only way I can manage to do this, so you can see me cutting and preparing and stuff like that. Oh. It's got a good old crunch, hasn't it? So you just keep cutting them. So you're making chips basically. Yeah, you can have them as thick as you want, because they do cook nicely. Some lovely ones. So can you see it? Nice, big, chunky sweet potatoes. And the best thing about sweet potatoes, you can freeze them, like I said. And then butternut squash. It's not that tough as like the other one. Do them quite chunky because they do shrink. And if you ever tried roasted butternut squash, if you like parsnips, it's got that sweetness to it. So it's really absolutely, so about this thick. It's quite nice. So get yourself a nice baking tray. Throw them in. Hiya. Hi guys. So you've got them all in your baking tray, all peeled, all prepped. Right, get yourself a bit of salt, Himalayan salt, you should remember that. I don't use white salt. As much of salt as you want. I don't have that much on. Bit of pepper. Then just drizzle a little bit. Just a little bit. That's it. That's what you need to do. Is just drizzle just a little bit all over. And the secret is paprika. Right, you need to get a spoon. Spoon. So this gets quite hard, so you need to just loosen some of it up. Loosen it up. and I like loads of this, so just put some loads on as possible. And they come out lovely when they're done. So once you've done that, right. Now if you like a little bit of a spice, get some of these crushed chilies and just put them over, because they'll marinate into them as well, so it gives them that absolutely tasty flavour. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Did I put the herbs in the? This is mixed herbs. Got to put that in your mixture that you made earlier. So in case you didn't put it in, I just saw that. I was just like, did I put that in? Put it in the one I made earlier. So okay. So that's what it should look like. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So once that's done, you place them in the oven. And then what you need to do, I'm just going to wipe this down. So where's I put my, there it is. Just going to wipe this down for a sec. Okay. And then get yourself a lovely plate. An entree plate. And then get yourself some leaves. So I've used spinach leaves and I don't know what these are called, but some of these lovely leaves. And so you just place those on, and I know, Tara, you don't like olives, but just give it a bit. I like olives, just one of my favourite things. So you know, you just sprinkle it on, and then what you do then, I've done mine earlier. You get some vinaigrette and you just put a little bit of vinaigrette on, just a little bit, and you just pour it all over. So do that. So just to show you, so there it is. So they, because it's on the bed. Now next, I go to the oven because I pre-cooked it earlier. So here's the one I made earlier. Okay. Sorry about that noise then. Let's move that out of the way. And then bring that over. Sorry about that, it just went off, do apologise. So, get yourself, just putting this just there for a sec. So you get one out. So hang on, I'll bring that over and I'll show you. Whoa, that's a bit hot, isn't it? Yeah, without burning yourself. So there you go. That's what it looks like. So it's all marinated, it's all lovely and tender. So what I'm going to do now is slice it. Put that over. Okay. Use this so the juices will just fall on the plate. There we go. And then just put it down. And then you just slice the chicken breast. So I'm just slicing the chicken breast now. I thought I got it out earlier, there it is. Get out of the chicken, get out of the old casserole dish. Just keep slicing. And then get your salad. Alright, my hands are clean, I'm just going to place them on. Just like so. Okay. I'm really hungry, I haven't eaten. I've had my breakfast and I had my lunch. So, there you go, there's so far, that's what it looks like so far. Whoops. Well, it did look like that so far, so there we go. I'll take a picture later, and I'll take a picture before I eat it and then we'll show. So that's what it looks like so far. Then back in the oven and get my lovely, should be cooked. just placing the food that I prepared earlier and put it in the oven to cook. Okay. So, it's a bit hot. So there's the sweet. So that's what it looks like when you've cooked. Looks like orange chips, doesn't it? You know what you get from the Black Country. Or Dudley. Okay. And get yourself one of these lovely. I think we'll just place them in. Just to give it that little sugar and stuff. I'm going to bring this forward now. Okay, so there we go. Just turn it around. And just place them in. They should be nice and crunchy when you get them out. You can see me placing them in. Oh, there we go. I'm placing them in now. There we go. Just place them in. So you want to see a little bit of oil because they're quite greasy if you put too much. So just a little bit of oil, and then get yourself some garlic, mayo. So get some garlic and make some garlic, and then chop the garlic up, mix it with mayonnaise, and then get some lovely chives, and then put them on there, and then basically put that on the plate. That's nice. And then I've got my own chive plant, and then just give it a bit of a rinse, and just cut a little bit, just to give it that bit of colour, to get a bit more colour. And there we go, it's all done. So, bring it over to you so you can have a look without it falling. So there's the chips, roasted chips, and the garlic mayo. I get the extra light garlic. It's really nice. I mean extra light garlic, extra light mayo. So it's really, so I get that, and it's quite tasty. It's got no calories as such, so it's quite healthy. Olive oil really good for you, which you're aware of, and basically because these are fresh products as well. So because you've got and you know what you put on them, so there's no artificial food. It's just natural. And then the chicken, you've seen what I've done. Absolutely, and then a bed of lettuce. So this is a good amount of food. So if I can turn it, can you see? There we go. So anyway, and that is your marinated herb chicken with sweet potatoes and butternut squash roasted with garlic mayo, and then end with some chives. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good evening. I will be doing it again on Friday, no, next week Tuesday I'll be doing it. I think it's salmon. I think I'm doing. I've got the schedule up. It's on my website. So, but for the first month, basically, what I'll be doing is basically free, so you can just watch and whatever. So I'll be doing it through Facebook and that. So I'm learning how to do streaming and stuff. So basically, I'll mess up and whatnot. So I don't expect you to pay for something that I'm trying to establish. So it's going to be for free for a bit. So I'm just going to try and get everything right before it starts. But I'll be doing this. There's some lovely foods. This is quite easy to do, but there's some foods that I'm doing. It's really complicated, but I'm going to show you how to do them really easy and taste absolutely Moorish. So thanks for watching and have a good day, guys.